Once upon a time in Israel, there was a boy named Samuel. He lived in the temple and served under Eli, the high priest. Samuel wasn't just any boy. He had been dedicated to God even before he was born by his mother, Hannah, who had prayed for him for a very long time. Now, in those days, hearing directly from God was a rare thing. People didn't receive visions or messages from God often. But one night, while Samuel was lying down in the temple where the lamp of God was burning, everything changed. He suddenly heard a voice that called out, "Samuel." Samuel sat up and thought it was Eli calling him. So he got up and ran to Eli and said, "Here I am." But Eli shook his head and said, "No, my son, I didn't call you. Go and lie down again." So Samuel went back to bed. But then he heard the voice again, "Samuel." Once more, Samuel ran to Eli. "Here I am. You called me, didn't you?" he said. But Eli answered, "No, my son, I did not call you. Go back and lie down." Then Samuel heard the voice a third time. "Samuel," he called. And Samuel got up and went to Eli. By now, Eli knew that it wasn't him calling. It was the Lord, so Eli told Samuel, "Go and lie down. And if he calls you again, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went back to bed. And not long after, the Lord came and stood there beside him and called out, "Samuel, Samuel." This time, Samuel answered, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." And that's when God gave Samuel his first message. It was a serious word about what would happen to Eli's family because they had not honored the Lord. It was the beginning of Samuel's role as a prophet, the one chosen to speak God's words to the people of Israel. From that day on, Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him. Everyone in Israel came to know that Samuel was a true prophet of God. The lesson: God often speaks in ways we don't expect. Sometimes he speaks quietly, and sometimes when we're not even looking for it. But the most important thing is to have a heart that is ready to listen. Just like Samuel, we too can say, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Do you want to hear another story about Samuel? Click here, and I'll tell you the story of how Samuel judged Israel. Until next time, remember, God loves you.